Hello everyone, welcome back. So today we are going to learn AWS Load Balancer. So this is the part 1. So where we will understand what is load balancer, why we need it, and what are the stuffs are in load balancer. Okay. So in part 2 I will do a complete hands-on demo and show how to create a load balancer in AWS and how to connect it with EC2 instance. Okay. So let's start it. So first I will sign into my AWS account console page. Okay. So first let's understand what is load balancer. Okay. So a load balancer means, I will go to in search bar. I will type a load balancer. You can see here. This is the load balancer service. Okay. So now see here is some no load balancer. Okay. So the first thing is a load balancer is a service that actually distributes the incoming traffic across the multiple server. That's it. Okay. So imagine you have one website. Okay. So that's running on one EC2 instance. Okay. So if 1,000 users access it at the same time, means what will happen? The server may become slow or crash anytime. Right. So that will happen. Right. So then the load balancer stand it's in front of the service, and also like it shares the traffic equally so that no single server is overloaded. Okay, so that's where like, load balancer is coming. Okay, so just I will explain a simple example. Okay, so think about like load balancer, think about like a bank counter. Okay, so if one counter is open, means what will happen? Customer will wait in a long queue, right? So if multiple counters are open, means customers are served faster, right? Because there is a multiple counters are open, right? So the person who sends customer to the different counters is a load balancer here. Now, so that is load balancer. Okay. So now the question is, why do we need a load balancer in AWS? Okay. So I will explain it. Okay. So why do we need a load balancer? Right. So first thing is it's the availability. High availability. Once again. High availability. Okay. So what this means high availability means? So if for example if one service goes down, okay, so the load balancer it's automatically send the traffic to healthy servers. So that's the high availability. Okay, so the second thing is it's scalability. Okay, so scalability. So this means what? Like when a traffic increase, we can add more EC2 instance, right? So and load balancer will manage them. It's automatically. So you no need to manage it. So that's the scalability one. And third one is it's better performance. Okay, so better performance. So this better performance means just nothing but less like its traffic is shared. Okay, so responses time will get faster. So that is the better performance. And fourth one is the fault tolerance. So what is means that? Tolerance. Fault tolerance. So fault tolerance means like even if one instance fails, means users will not notice any issues. Okay, so that's the fault tolerance. So that's why we need load balancer. So a real-time example, you can take it like, think about like Amazon or Flipkart during the sales period. So millions of users access at the same time, right? So without the load balancer, the website cannot serve, right? That's why we are using load balancer here. Okay, so and also like in part 2 video I will show you how to create a load balancer and how to connect EC2 instance to the load balancer. Okay. So before that, I will explain one stuff too, that is types of load balancer. Okay. So type of load balancer, like AWS provide 4 types of load balancer. Okay. So but we mainly use 3. Okay. So these 3 only we mainly use. Okay. So the first one is application load balancer, ALB. Okay. So it's work at layer 7. You can see HTTP and HTTPS, right? So it's used for web application and path based routing, like you can see /login or /payment, right? So on that use cases we can use application load balancer. And next one is you can see network load balancer, so like NLB. So it's work at a layer 4 concept. Okay, so it's a TCP and UDP concept. Okay, so it's a very high performance and low latency based concept. Okay, so and then next one is gateway. So gateway load balancer means when you need to deploy and manage a fleet of the third party virtual application, you can use this one. Okay, so this load balancer gateway is a managed service. So it's simply deploying, scaling and managing the network like virtual application, like a firewall concept. Okay, so and then last one you can see classic load balancer. It's a previous generation. Okay, so it's the older generation load balancer, but now it's not recommended for the new project. Okay, so for most web application we will use application load balancer only. Okay, so this is a load balancer, and what is load balancer, why do we need it, and types of load balancer. Okay, so today we learned what is load balancer, we need it, why we need it, and types of load balancer. Okay, so in next video, part 2, we will create load balancer, application load balancer, and we will create EC2 instant and attach to them load balancer and test it in real time. Okay, so if you understood this video, please like and subscribe. So comment if you want a part 2 hands-on demo. Thank you.